19 people.
Read the list off because make sure that you don't have two people that are the same.
Bard, Bulava, Mero, Ulala, Saint, Millie, Oscar, Ayase, Dollars, Oli, Mike, Zero, D, Lilyby.
All right, as long as no one
Did I
has
miss?
any duplicates, go ahead and do the roll.
Did I miss anybody?
Now, I was looking to make sure Tiger and Mike weren't both on it, is all. Go ahead.
Yep. Okay, we're head to Inferno Mini now.
All right, I'll take plant chems.
Oh,
We call that a zonk. You got zonked,
I
Mike.
just got to get done.
All right, Inferno Mini, everybody. We're making our way downtown. Walking fast. Hello, Inferno Mini. I can't tell if that was somebody coming or going. That one was a goer. So we're going to do this one back to back. That means we're going to do 2 Inferno Minis in a row. Then, what do you think about doing some wilderness?
Sounds like fun.
Minis are fine, not mains today.
Yeah. Let's go get some mini tokens. I'll be honest with you, the mini tokens are harder to get than the main tokens. Did everybody know that? Main tokens sell for less money. What do you think about that idea? The reason that main tokens sell for less money is because every guild thinks that if they do a main, they'll get more loot. And so they always do a main. On top of that, you only have a 50% chance to get a mini token, as the main is a 100% chance. Therefore, the mini tokens are worth about 450k per token, depending on what dungeon. Mausoleum is worth 450, Inferno's worth 450, Palm is worth 450. Shit, Darkmire mini is worth like fucking 500.
You always want to do Inferno main though, if you have the bar, and you don't need the mini token.
That's
You want that
exactly.
Hellfire.
What's the?
Hellfire rare is 10 mil, 15 mil.
Oh, okay.
If you don't need the mini token, is what I'm saying. Just I would
That
do
yeah.
the Inferno main.
And we're always looking for information like that because this game is so big and so vast and it's always changing. They change the code. So no one can know everything. So we learned a very interesting thing from Mog the other day. We learned that if you invis yourself in Mausoleum, you don't get hit by the lightning that the main boss does.
We'll start
Oh
outside.
yeah.
Is it okay?
Go ahead and start it, sir. I'm right behind you. So what we do is we have a team. We have a reser, we have mob killers, we have limited DPSers, and then we have a tank that doesn't actually attack the boss, but he just taunts it around. We also have a bard. So my job is PvP and reses. What I do is I'm always by the door and I'm always looking for reds so we have the most notice possible that the reds are coming. Then if you die, I res you so the healers can continue to heal people. What we don't want is for the healer to stop healing people and res you. We want you to come down to me where I will res you in a place where you won't be res killed instantly. And where a healer won't have to let somebody else die because they stopped what they were doing to res you. So we're like a team, we're like a soccer team. We got a goalie, we got power forwards, we got the mid, we got it all. I've done more bosses than I want to do. I don't actually like doing them. I only like doing bosses because I like the people that do them with me. You got to ask yourself, how many bosses are you going to do in your life? And how many should you do? Should you do 50,000 bosses or should you do some push-ups? I don't know. I personally think like 2,500 bosses is enough. And
Yep, done.
and I'm probably on, I don't know. Since I've been on Outlands for 5 years. I bet I've done 6,000 bosses and only about 150 omnis though.
Oh, we got the token.
That's pretty good. Congratulations. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to risk the loot and we're going to do it again. Okay? And you can run the token out if you want to be safe.
Yep, I run the token out.
But we're going to do it again, back to back. That way we don't have to run back down here. Saves people
These
time.
minis are just getting gutted.
And if you want, we can go do the main. I don't know. I'm short on the main.
나 여기 계시고 저만 다녀올게요.
So on
You guys
this,
are gonna stay here, right?
yeah,
I
well,
just I run and
저도 이거
You-
루팅하는 게 있는데 갔다
you
와야 될 것
literally
같아요.
have 5 minutes to make it back, so you have plenty of time.
있을까요? 네네.
예, 계세요. 저만 갔다 올게요.
Yeah, we can't spawn it.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
So, Mike, you know a guy named Strife in your guild?
Oh, dude, I've been playing games with Strife since probably 2003.
Me and Strife used to be friends on Forever.
I
And
played. He told me that I played forever with like a little. I just PK'd, and I don't know how long I lasted. Like I probably quit after a while, but it was before I think you guys were guilds and all that stuff.
yeah, so the thing that's weird about life is just like it has these weird, like, you ever watch The Matrix?
Yeah.
There's like that scene where the dude sees the black cat and it glitches out for a second or something. Right? It's like they call that deja vu. They're like, you think deja vu, right? So Strife actually led a mutiny against me about 15 fucking years ago or 10 years ago. And then I had a mutiny recently against me. And the day that the mutiny happened, Strife came back into my life via your guild. You understand that? I almost wanted to say Strife. I got strifed again.
Yeah. Well, I could guarantee he wasn't behind the recent mutiny.
No. It's just a coincidence. Like I was trying to explain about the Matrix with deja vu and all that.
Yeah.
It's mostly just my behavior what's got me into trouble.
As long as you recognize that.
Well, it was easy for Strife because I was getting banned from Forever, and what I would do is I would come back on a VPN, and I would just make a brand new guild. And then that got old after a while, so I decided to give one of them to Strife. So I gave Strife a guild with like 300 people in it. And I said, listen, you're going to hold the guild, and then every time I get banned, you'll just add me back into the guild. And it worked for like a couple months. But then I said something rude to him, and then he just stole my whole guild.
Hmm.
Because I could just like, basically, say I have 50 people that follow me, and I get banned from a server, I could just get a VPN and get right back on that server and get added back into my own guild and continue to lead those people. And that's something that I discovered back a while back. So I was like exploiting that, and I was using Strife as like a puppet guild master. But then he just ended up taking it from me. Because I said something about like not needing him or something, and he didn't like that.
That rustled his jimmies.
Oh yeah, he cited that point. He's like, you say you don't need me, so I'm gonna fuck you over.
What's this guy's problem?
But
What's this guy's problem?
all of it is really just like fun UO drama in the end. I always
UO
have,
Forever was fun for a while. Like it had its place. And it was fun for I guess the few years. But
and that's what I try to explain to everybody about pixels on here. Is I know it seems like this is gonna last forever, but UO Forever didn't last forever.
mm-mm.
This one has a shelf life just like that one. We'll all eventually get bored of it because there's only so much you can do. That's what it really boils down to. The game is not dynamic enough. All right, here we go. I'm going to try it. God damn it, I still can't spawn it. This is the kind of
What you?
problems. See, we need to be able to spawn the bosses back to back because this isn't
There you go.
content.
Now you can.
This isn't content though. Waiting around for shit is not content. Like how long you have to wait in between murder counts. If like you kill a guy, you have to wait 4 minutes before you can leave. That's not content. That's like trickery. Look how this thing's almost dead already. We got some really badass DPSers this time. I think Mike is just as strong as you, Strider. Let's look at this. Oh, yeah, let's look at this boss results. We got Bard Strider did 83 and Mike Mayhem did 77. You guys are kindred spirits. Did you know, Mike, that I had a relationship with Silly Goose too?
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, he was in my guild and we got into a fight and he started his own guild. And then we both quit playing the server for about 2 years and then we came back together and he joined my guild again and then I encouraged him to start his own guild and then we kind of beefed a little bit and now we're friends again. And my whole guild left because they didn't like Silly Goose. That's what actually, me being friends with Silly Goose is what sparked them all leaving me.
I wonder why. Like, I don't understand how people hold like insane grudges.
Well, what it is I took a stance and I said, you're going to have to forgive him. And they said no. But it was mostly a power grab. I don't know if you're familiar with what a power grab is, but they just
Yeah.
used it as an excuse.
The weird part about it was like nothing actually happened.
Yeah, there's no reason to
What if they
leave.
have
We're
more
getting
friends?
along fine.
It really shouldn't be a problem for anyone, you know?
Yeah,
And
we're
if it
getting along
wasn't
fine.
happening on this, it probably would have happened on something else eventually.
But the reason that I wanted to ally him was because he allied you, and I was proud of him for doing good. His guild was doing great. He was competing with SOF at the time for like prestige, and SOF has been around for 5 years. Goose has been around like a year now.
Yeah, I'm not. See, I don't really. We probably have like 15 or so very
Yeah.
active, and probably about 25 or so like active. Get on and farm every week. But I don't really recruit. Like we
Well, here's
post
the
in the
thing.
recruit channel, and I add noobs and dungeons. That's about it.
Nice. That's what I do
I
too.
think some of you have to loot a bit. We are kind of full.
Yeah. I got it. So what I want to start doing, Bart Strider, is I want to put all the shit in one box, and I want to put all the good stuff in another box. That way the guy doesn't get plant chemicals and stuff. I want him to get something good. And I also want people to have a chance to get essence. All right, I need people to pick up the gold. That's one of the things that is important, is that you give everyone everything. That way, say I want to do plants. Maybe I want the seeds. Say I need essence for my aspect. Maybe I want that, unidentified sword. Maybe I want to do T8 maps. So I want that research note. So I roll everything to everybody because that's what's fair. What other people do is they're like, well, I'll just keep every single magic item for myself, and I will have thousands upon thousands of essence as I play this game. And it simply is not really fair, okay? What you don't realize is when your guildmaster keeps all the magical items, he's getting fucking rich off that shit. When your guildmaster keeps all of the fucking research notes, he gets to decide who gets the links from it. And, other guilds have different ways of doing it, and nobody's wrong. And some people do it fair. They include everybody and everything. But when I do my rules, I like to just give everybody everything, and it makes me feel like Santa Claus. And then if people want help doing their T8, they can do it. Now, when you go to do your roles, Mike, you have the freedom to do whatever you want because you're your own state. So if you invite us to a boss, you definitely need to pay us something, especially if you're asking for help. But if you're not asking for help and you're doing it all on your own, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to keep everything or roll the loot the way that you roll it. If you're asking us for help, you're still technically in charge. What was your question, Millim?
Where are you putting this loot? Is it at Core's boss house or where?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take it there. Do you have 2 distro chests, Strider?
No, we only have 1. I think you can destroy that from your guild if you want.
All right,
Okay, that works.
so just do it your way, Strider. Distro it all together like you do, and I'll do that same thing for now.
Okay.
And that's what we'll really have to do is we'll have to adapt, and we'll have to do things that the way that people agree to do them at the time.
We're distributed right now. Shall I read the names? I think
Yeah, go ahead.
Bard, Bulava, Mero, Ulala, Saint, Millie, Oscar, Ayase, Dollar, Oli, Mike, Zero, Shudi, Lilyby. I think that should be correct. Yep, this should
So one of the things we do is we have 2 distro chests, and we put all the seeds and all the junk items. What's up, Negus? I see you. My chat's going off. We put all the junk items in the shitty box, and then we put all the good items in the good box. Did you know that Sin has like 19 distro chests, and they fill them up all the time and shit? It's crazy.
We probably have the gold for 19 distro chests.
Well, they don't do the roll right away. They have a really weird system. All right, Bard Strider. Did you just use Party? Is that what you used?
Yep.
Here we go. There was a command core in that one. I hope one of you got it. Oil Wrestler got the command core. Congratulations. Let's see. Let's see what Mike got. Mike got a seat again. You're getting zonked, Mike.
I don't want anything, so it's fine.
Did you
I
ever
don't
watch,
need anything in this game.
I know.
You said
That's how I
Petra,
feel
right,
too.
Strider?
Yep. Mount Petra Mini.
Mount Petra Mini, everybody.
I was cooking on that fucking boss. My God.
You did. Well, you're getting boss score for the ranking systems. You get achievement points. You get XP for your aspect. You get all kinds of stuff. But mostly what it is it's my guys tell me all the time, I could go down into Aegis 4 and I could get more money and more rares. But what this is this is like a group activity where it takes your mind off of it, where it's not so grindy. And we have like these little puzzles to solve, like how do we deal with the face reds, Everybody come. Mount
Same thing
Petra.
like caravans, but caravans are more smart, like more group activities.
Are you in Mount Petra, Millim? There you are.
Now I am. I didn't know where we were going. I can't pay attention.
So I have these enemies. I call them rats and snakes or whatever. It's R and S. It's all in good fun. I don't hate anybody. It's just kind of like part of the narrative, I guess. I don't know. But when I see them,
Don't fucking lie, Judy. You don't have to fucking lie.
when I see
You
them,
don't
I'm
like
gonna
them.
attack them.
You don't like them. Don't lie.
No, it'll be just like Goose and everybody else. In a month or 2, they'll be my friends again. It's just how it goes, I mean. But right now, I have to watch out because I caught him doing things. Like, okay, for instance, there's a guy named Young Money that quit my guild, okay? He had 8 characters in my guild. I had this guy named Beanie who was super paranoid and made a list of everyone in the guild. So I'm using that list to kick people out. And I noticed that Young Money left with all of his characters except for 1. So you're going to kick out 8 characters, but leave in the 9th one, right? And that character, I look on the list, it says PvP. He was going to attack us on that guy. That's why he fucking left him in.
The other thing, too, is like, if you were to log in that character, you could see when the bosses are summoned or where they're summoned, so you know where to attack.
Well, here's the thing. It said he logged in the guy yesterday. You understand? So he logged in all of his characters and quit them. He logged in this one yesterday, but kept him in the guild. I've been playing this game a long time and I'm really smart. I know exactly what that means. They keep telling me to my face, "Oh, I'm never going to attack you. Oh, I'm your friend. Oh, we'll still be friends. Whatever you need help with." And then you do that. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys summoned a mini boss for no reason. Just summoned it. We had to go fucking do it out of nowhere. So what they're doing is they're telling me that they're my friend, and at the same time they're fucking me over like rats and snakes would, bro. All right, start that shit up. I don't want to keep ranting. There's more examples of them fucking me over. Like they'll quit the guild and they won't leave officer chat. So they're sitting there reading our officer chat still. So I'm just dealing. I'll have all that shit wrapped up. Like by the end of today, I'm gonna use Beanie's list he made, and I'm gonna have everything fixed to where there's no threats anymore. And that's what I'm gonna start to rebuild. I have to keep removing all the cancer before I can really focus on recruiting. But honestly, my guild was so big and strong that I still have a guild.
True.
There's plenty of people that like didn't even know any of those people because they never met before. All right, so we're gonna do this one back to back as well. And look at this, we still have 4 people doing shit in chat. That's pretty good. Four people on a morning time at 8 a.m. is pretty good. And what it was is I lost all of them because I created the alliance. And that's what the alliance gives me is tons of friends and tons of support.
Okay, we got the token again.
Perfect. All right, let me
Nice.
loot this up or bring it to my house if you loot it, okay?
저희 루팅하지 마세요. 루팅하지 마세요.
They can loot it, just bring it to my house. We're gonna put it in the 2 chest system.
Yeah, I think it's better you guys loot then.
Well, what it
This is a
is
stingy token to get, I feel like.
조건 저한테 들어왔어요.
looting is a pain in the ass, bro.
감사합니다.
All right, Millim, you want to grab some stuff? Or wasn't this your boss? Thought this was mine for a second.
It's okay. It's okay. You guys can distribute for us.
And then we're gonna pop this one again. Millim, can you
I
grab the
just-
rest of the skulls? But we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back, distribute, and then come back and do this one again.
Yep.
We just need gold carriers. And then, Mike, do you know where my house is?
No. I thought I did, but I don't.
So, do you know where Anchor's Rest is?
Mm-hmm.
It's just north up the road from Anchor's Rest. So you can literally recall
Okay,
into the
yeah.
I'm like 3 screens from Anchor's Rest on the road north.
Is it where the old Outlands market used to be?
I think
Or
so.
no?
I think so.
It's near Witcheroon 159.
It's
That helps.
yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Do you have Witcher books?
Oh yeah.
159, is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah, meet me there, and I would like you to get can you bring a ruin to your guild house by any chance?
I can, yeah.
Put it in.
You're
I
the
put it in the rat face the other day.
He might have put it in.
Said he's gonna keep it because we were AFK.
Yeah, the thing is I'm also trying to juggle real life. I got like stuff to do in real life too, and now unfortunately I have to work harder than ever. But that's okay. I love a challenge. All right, so if you looted some of the boss loot, just bring it up here. Was it just me and Millim, or did you
Yeah, I'm
guys
on
get some
my
stuff?
way. Give me a second.
And then I'll show you, Mike, how we do our rolls. You'll understand. Because it's not about just you, Mike. It's about your guys, you know? What it is when you're not around and you can't entertain them, I will be here doing bosses for them. And they will be getting loot just like they're in your guild. And some of them aren't interested in that, but for the ones that are, I guarantee they're going to love it.
You need the lumber maps too.
Yep, you put all the good shit goes in the top, all the dumb shit goes in the bottom.
Some magical items are dumb shit, right?
Yep.
Okay, give me a second.
What anything you wouldn't want to fucking get in the bottom. How about that?
Which rune was it?
Yeah, that
10.
might sound
159. So phylactrophies go in the top because you could take 4 of them and turn them into a core. The arcane essence, the arcane runes, they go right here. You get them from my guild, they go in this purple bag here. I'm trying to train an officer right now as well. He's kind of learning how to do rolls and stuff. All right, so we have all the loot. So what we're looking for every time is 50k, and we're looking for 15 arcane scrolls. So if we have 50k and we have 15 arcane scrolls, that means we know we have all the loot. So we're only missing 10k and 10 arcane scrolls. But it looks like most of the shit's here anyway, so it's not a big deal. So I'll take a screenshot.
Here's some
Yeah.
ad loot.
You know what? With that, you get to keep that. Anything that you get off of a mob, you get to keep. If you find a core on a mob, it's yours. If you get gold off a mob, it's yours. You don't have to roll that stuff. But thank you for turning it in and adding to our roll. So I took a screenshot of the loot to try to get other people into this, you know? And then I'm going to use the party. Has anyone joined recently?
I think you can take Sim out. He just joined. Oh, he's not there. Yeah, nobody.
Okay. We have Bard Strider, Bolvia. I'm sorry with the bad pronunciations. Ulala, Maladept, Millie, Oscar, Igaze. Is Igaze here still? Ayais, AY. Dollars per second, Oil Wrestler, Mike Mayhem, Zero Chill, Shooty. I'm going to take myself off. Why am I taking myself off? Well, since I'm the one that made up all these stupid rules, and I'm the one that's doing the roll, I think if I take myself off, that's what makes it fair for you guys. Lilyby and Saint Job. All right, so here comes the shitty roll. So now what we do is we say, if you're not on the shitty roll and you were supposed to be, speak up. That way I can make sure I get you on the next roll, which is the important roll. All right, ready, ready, ready. I like to milk it a little. We have one research note. We have one chromatic core and a tier 2 T map. Let the odds be ever in your favor. And that's how I do every single boss that I do. I give it to everyone that helps me. That is the key word, though. I give loot to everyone who helps me, who I requested help from. Now, sometimes what I do, is I let other people, change it up when I'm not around. That's just how I do it. Everyone has the freedom. And if I wanted to just take only my guild and do a little Osprey mini, I do that once every 3 months or something. I'll be like, just our guild's going to do this caravan today. But that's, and everyone should have the right to do that whenever they want. You don't want to invite people, you shouldn't have to.
That's
Alright,
I just posted a script that'll unstack everything. It'll break the gold into 10k stacks. So like if there's cores and everything that's stacked up in there, it'll unstack it. The only thing it doesn't unstack is chromatic cores and distills and survival gears. I got to figure out how to edit that script to do that.
that's what I'm
It's
really looking to do from you, Mike, is I want to learn from you. I know you know all kinds of shit that I don't know. Alright, guys, we're off to the next one. Mount Petra Mini again.
let me give you this rune.
Thank you. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to grab.
don't. I should edit it where it said I was a face officer for a while, so I just stole it from them.
Yeah.
Wait, you
Alright,
were in the
I mean-
phase 2?
Yeah.
A little
What was your
secret,
name?
like 90% of the people here have been in Face or Sin.
I was Mayhem Mike.
Mike's a cool guy. He's been around for a while. He's not a horrible guy.
You're American though, right? I don't remember you. I haven't played with you, I think.
Yeah, American.
Right. And then did you mark
I
here?
don't
You
know
can mark
many
in the
American
courtyard.
people.
Let's see.
We're trying to get you into factions, Mike, because you get so much money off those triumphs.
Yeah.
In fact,
I think when the season resets, you can do a faction alignment no matter what. So that's coming up.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Learning shit from you, bro. That's a big deal.
Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is.
Recall off that ruin and see if it takes you to the courtyard or outside. I bet it's gonna take you outside. Yeah, mark in the courtyard. See, my recall rune is up here and it's like private. Yeah, mark just in the house anywhere. But it's cool.
Yeah,
you
I
can
wish you
mark in
could
the house
set
now.
2 for that. I wish you could set 2 warp tile spots.
Yeah,
So owners or something could do that.
Yeah, so we had a lot of good ideas the other day. There should be like if someone summons a boss, there should be a log for it. And then the other thing we were thinking about was 2 warp tiles, and then there was like a third thing that we came up with that we were gonna page about. But it's like I don't know. You don't know if they'll even take your ideas. All right, we're off to Mount Petrum. We got to get down there. We're burning lots of time getting to know each other, which is good. I really thank you for coming in here, Mike, because I really did need to get to know you. So
Yeah, no
tonight,
problem.
tonight is Core's Omni. It's in what is that, like 6.5 hours or something? 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Central Standard.
In about 8 hours.
So
8.5.
this was the real big talk that I wanted to have with you because Goose wants for everybody to keep their links. So if you do an Omni, you keep your links. If we do an Omni, we keep our links. And Strider wants us to pay everyone who showed up a bronze link. And I want that too. But the thing is I'm also interested in everyone keeping all the links.
Shooty, you do know that's like some fucking slave labor shit, right?
So it works
Fuck,
out
that's
well. I will
Mike
say
talk.
it works out well with me and Tess because we're just two, I'm a small guild, they're a medium-sized guild. So it works out really well for if it's just 2 guilds doing it because it doesn't take that much time for us just to trade off, do it. Like we'll do an Omni, they do an Omni. Each guild keeps everything and it's more loot for that guild, right? So it's not bad, but when you start adding in other guilds, it doesn't really make sense to do that way. I've been thinking about like how could we still kind of do it that way, and
here's the
maybe
thing.
I was thinking, what if every guild just every season contributes in like a community omni book or something like that? I don't know. I'm still thinking about like ways to do it, but
The main thing is we have to get along. The
yeah,
real issue is Goose. He does not want to back off of the
Well,
way that he
I
does
don't know,
things.
Goose. Well, I talked to him once, but I'm gonna say this straight up. I'm nobody's fucking slave bitch. That's all I gotta say.
It's okay.
Okay.
Well, the thing is
So,
he's saying that
okay,
you
everyone,
would show up to help him, and then he would show up to help you. Is the idea? It's not that you're a slave.
I mean, dude, all the omnis we've done with DT and Core and all this shit, everybody's shared. Everything has been perfect, man. I know that's why we should keep it. That's just my opinion. No distress, no stress. Everything's been legit.
Well, so what we're doing,
PKR. Oh,
what we're doing is tomorrow, or today, we're doing that. Strider is
Alright.
gonna distro the way that we do it, and you guys are gonna get a chance to see what it's like this way. And then if you want to keep doing it this way,
Right.
it's gonna basically be up to Goose. You understand? Like he's pretty
Right.
much the only. We thought he was saying that you were a holdout in that regard, Mike.
Well,
But-
I still got to talk to some of my officers about it too. But we just,
Wait,
I'm
someone
thinking of.
Oh shit! I summoned the wrong boss. Fuck.
Yeah.
Lucero Mini?
Yeah. Oh my bad.
Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, we're running.
It was all this chatting. My mind was wandering. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this will have to be our last one because our Korean fans have to sleep for the Omi.
Yeah.
We can
I guess
understand.
their compromise would be to distribute boss loot and then maybe keep links to guilds. I don't know. I've talked to him about it for a little while. The Goose doesn't want to change, and like I get it, I do like
Yeah.
what we have. But,
It's gonna
like,
be
the
exciting
Korean fight
today.
makes sense with all the guilds now, you know.
I'm
'Cause
so
before it was we rub each other's backs, but now there's a lot of backs to rub, right? It gets
where are we
it's not
going?
like it's easy to take turns. It's more difficult when there's different sized
So-
guilds farming different amounts of bosses, having different amounts of omnis, and all that stuff.
So what's currently happening right now is I'm really high and really tired and really stupid, and I got distracted and I summoned Nucero Mini, I believe. Hopefully the mini. Did I summon the mini or the main?
Okay.
So we're
Is it
all
your main?
Was the minute.
we're all on our way down to Nucero Mini for people that are confused what's happening. This only happens like once every 100 bosses. It's like an eclipse.
I ran to take a quick piss and I came back and everyone was running out of the room. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah. Nucero Mini. Judy fucked it again. It makes it interesting though. It's like the Amazing Race now. I wonder who's in the room first. I think I might be in the lead. But this has been a good bonding moment, and that's kind of what we needed more than anything. And then, yeah, the core guys need to get some sleep. But-
Nobody there.
No matter what, Mike, you end up keeping your own gold, silvers, and corrupteds. And everybody ends up getting one link. Because I have like 50 extra bronze links, and I just throw them in. And that's what I'll do tonight, as I'll make sure everyone gets a bronze. Look at it, still up. I was the first one here. So I was the stupid motherfucker that spawned the wrong boss, but I was the first one to it. That's kind of cool.
You got a head start. You did that on purpose, I think.
Because I was the one that realized I made the mistake first. I had an edge. Actually, to be honest, I think someone else noticed I fucked up first.
Yeah, I did.
It was him. You're gonna make a great officer. I gotta promote you in the Discord. Make sure you have your.
I don't mind, dude. Your call.
Yeah, are you in the officer chat already?
No, I'm not actually. I think.
I'll fix that right now. Look at that. See, we're already moving forward. There you go, sir. Now you can see officer chat, and you can help me remove people that aren't supposed to be in the Discord too.
Okay. So should I loot or skip looting? Can you guys hold?
We'll just grab up all the loot. Me, you, and Millim will grab up all the loot, and then we'll throw it in the box again.
Okay, I'm not touching it.
And-
then. I will
And then here's what we're gonna do. Whoever gets the token, their guild can just keep it for this one. So if Tess gets it, you keep it. If Bart Strider gets it, you keep it. And if Mike gets it, you keep it.
Yeah,
I
really,
got
you
it.
can get it.
Who got it? Mike did?
Yeah.
There you go, Mike. Enjoy it. I won't do that all the
Thank
time,
you.
but today's a special day. I think for me, the biggest message that I'm trying to put out there is that this is a video game and generosity with pixels is so easy. Because think about it like this. If you can't be generous with pixels in a video game, how are you going to be generous with your time and your money in real life with people, you know? Or even if you aren't generous in real life, why not be generous in the game? Like, why? I don't understand it. You can't take it in your grave with you. There's no plug-in to plug your computer in.
Maybe there's reincarnation though.
They might make like a laptop that you could like leave on for a really long time in your grave with you and like have your pixels there with you.
I'm
I don't
skinning.
know.
Shadow White.
I'm not even sure this game is the pixels I would want though. I like a lot of other games. I had a nice Rust Empire or an Ark Empire. We had a lot of cool shit. I don't know if anybody's ever played Ark.
You guys ever play Neocron?
No, this sounds good.
It's a good one.
All right, core guys, get to bed. The loot will be in your bank. Oh, you will be on the roll as long as you're still in party. Don't leave party.
Yep. Thank you for your time, guys. We'll see
Yep.
you tomorrow later.
Kick anyone out of party that wasn't in that last one. See, who wasn't in
thanks
that
for the run.
last one? I think it's pretty well manicured, right? Was Sim there?
Bye.
Bye.
I think he was there.
All right, we'll just give him loot anyway.
Yeah, I think I have his bar, so.
All right, I'm gonna get back to work. Fun times, guys.
Bye, Mike. Thanks for everything. You'll be on the roll as well.
Later.
I think we made a lot of progress today. This was really healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost felt like old times.
It will be old times before you know it, Lullaby. It will be.
Right?
Take this sugar.
Right now, everything is just so fresh, and it's just so awkward feeling right now. I think we all feel a little bit awkward, you know, but that's going to melt away. Somehow we got 4 cores, so that's pretty good, right? But from my experience, if you're active and you're generous, people will show up no matter what.
Right.
All right, here we go. Like if I were to quit for 7 days, that would not be good. Does everyone get that? That would be a really bad move for me. Just to
Yeah, I'd
leave
say so.
just to leave you hanging for 7 days with no answers of what's going to happen or what I'm going to do. That's what some guild masters do, you know. I'm not. And I tell you, it's tempting too because you get so depressed. You start beating yourself up. You feel like you let everybody
You can take a
down.
vacation, just probably not right now.
The real secret, Lullaby, is you can never take a vacation, and that's kind of what settles me a little bit. Is those guys that just left? One of them is going to have a whole lot of work ahead of them.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Hey,
I promise
hey, was
you,
someone on our bot results for that last boss?
we're going to pop it up. Is it up already?
Well, yeah.
No, I
At
just
some
seen
point,
someone had it
the
on
high of the
stream.
mutiny will fade off, and they'll kind of end up feeling pretty bummed about the situation. I assume.
What are you looking at, Mog?
So I caught someone who wasn't in a faction, but they were orange.
Oh, nope, it wasn't
And
us.
I almost killed them and they got away.
I don't know. They maybe opened our boss or something. Took an item somehow. Where did you catch them at?
Prep bank.
We are missing 10k gold again. We have all the arcane scrolls. We're just missing 10k gold.
So when we did that last mini with Daniel and like half the loot came up missing,
Yeah.
since then I've started like doing a screen record every time a boss dies.
Nice.
Sounds like it might
Yeah,
have
because
been
I felt
Daniel.
well, I don't know what happened, but I felt weird about the situation because it was only me and him. So I was like, "What the hell?" So
Look at that.
There's a lot of loot
That.
to
Hold
do.
on. I'm glad you just brought that up. Let's talk about that. So there was a situation where we were low on loot. Okay. And I said, I'm going to watch next time. So I did watch. And the only two people that looted were Lilyby and Daniel. And we came up short on loot again. And I just didn't know what to do. So I started pulling my hair out and said, fuck it. I'll just let it alone. And now here we have Lilyby saying, well, I know I didn't fucking steal anything. And Daniel was the only guy that looted. And I remember that exact fucking situation. And now, look at this. Daniel's fucking gone. I bet he stole half of our shit that day and was just lying to our faces.
that's wild. I wouldn't want. I didn't want to believe that, so I
And
didn't like say anything about it.
yeah,
I
I'm
just
telling
felt
you,
weird, and so I stopped looting
these
bosses and just started
people
screen
are.
recording.
I'm real. I tell you what I think, what I feel every second of the day. If I like you, I'm going to fucking tell you. If I don't like you, I'm going to fucking tell you. These people aren't like me. They will talk to you and they will say what you want to hear. And they will act like they're your best fucking friend. And then the second, and I mean the second, they think that they can make a better move, they'll leave you in the fucking dust or they'll steal from you or
They're
and you're
pussy.
yeah, and
Some
you'll
is.
just be like, how could you do that to me? And your feelings are all hurt. And that's why people say that you're supposed to be tough and you're not supposed to care about people. And you're supposed to, make sure that no one can ever fuck you over because you don't care about nobody. But that's no way to live. It really isn't. What I
I
find,
was just waiting.
go ahead.
I was just waiting until the next time it happened. I was gonna be like, "Well, hold up, I recorded this." So
We already just figured it out because if you brought that up and I remember that the two of you were standing there, I even have it recorded as well, and you were the only two looting. So riddle me this, Batman. If you know you didn't steal anything and he was the only person looting besides you, how the fuck could anything be missing?
right, yeah,
Well,
I didn't want to believe it, so I don't know.
Well, watch the video.
like,
Watch the
was it like
video.
one item was
Well, no,
missing?
no, I didn't. That ever since then, I've been I didn't record that one.
Oh,
Ever since then.
that
It wasn't
sucks.
like one item was suspect
I
missing.
I tell you
No,
what,
it was like half the boss loot was gone.
here's the thing. I could record everything and I could get it, but it's petty. Let's just let it all go. And
Right.
I know I'm the worst offender. We've got to move forward tomorrow. The reason we're talking about it all so much is it's just like an interesting ongoing. It's something that happened.
All right,
You
I
know?
won't bring it up again.
Well, you can, but you got to remember in your mind's eye that it's a bad habit and we got to quit letting them live in our minds and live in our brains. So let's
For
go
sure.
do Osharay Mini now as a group. Whoever's left, we're going to do Osharay Mini. We don't have to stop now. I'll add you to party when I get down there. I'm gonna get ruins too, just so it's like super easy. Did everyone get loot from that? Was everything chill?
Yep.
I think so.
I don't know. The biggest thing I got from this whole ordeal was just people that stuck with me, like Strider and Millim and Lily and just everybody, man. And it's just a huge. It's almost like we like survived an earthquake together or something, or some kind of like catastrophe, and we're just closer for it now.
Trauma bonded.
For real, it's like that. I've been through it before and I've had the situation before, but you don't want it. You don't want to be trauma bonded. I didn't. I'll be honest, if I could do it all over again, of course I would keep all my friends. But I mean, were they really my friends?
Believe when nothing happens, you're just
Yeah.
making more friends.
Yeah.
Just making more friends. That was the line in the sand.
I don't I'm gonna make myself sick. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. All right, so we're going down to Ossuary Mini. Like, see, I'm all flustered. Like I spawned the wrong boss and shit. You know, I'm all flustered today. Need to go eat breakfast and all that good stuff. So for me, this will be the last one. I've been running for about 2 hours now, so I definitely need a break. No, wrong way, Lily. We're doing the mini, Sweet Pea. There you go. I'm glad I caught you. Millim, you went the wrong way. We're doing the mini. I will heal you, Millim. Don't worry, I will heal you. I will come to you and heal you. No, Lily Bye, you're going the wrong way still. It's okay. That's why I'm here. That's what I do. All right, we're pushing in. So I'm gonna still PK those guys, but I probably won't steal their bosses and shit.
Oh, we should steal the boss.
I wouldn't be mad if we
They
did.
wouldn't fight back. We should steal their bosses. They wouldn't fight back. Let's try.
Yeah. Well, that's where it becomes like harassment, and I really like them all. I don't want to be mean. I'm not giving them a PK pass. There's no way they're getting a PK pass from me. But I don't see why we need to go searching them down and harassing them and stuff.
Well, I'm not saying we need to hunt them down, but like if we go there and they're doing a boss, why would we not try and take them?
That's part of what they do is they use the fact that you love them against you, so you won't actually try to benefit. It's like checkers. It'd be like saying, "Hey, you love me, don't jump my checker," or "You love me, I laid it on Boardwalk and you love me, so do I not have to pay the rent fee for this video game?"
They want all the benefits of the alliance, but like to basically fuck us at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
So look at this. There's
you
only
were friendly or not,
we only got 4 people here, guys. If we need you to come down. Oh, we got Oil Wrestler here. That's 5. Perfect. Or do we have 5? Yeah, 5 including me. Perfect. So the loot's gonna split really well. And this one is so easy, we can do it. All we have to do is just focus on not, you know, not dying to the mobs and killing the mobs when they get up. And then I'm gonna go have breakfast because I'm starting to run. My tank is starting to run empty. And then, what do you want to do? You want to do some factions today, Millim, or some PKing? Yeah, we can't hear you. Start like we did yesterday. I think Millim got a phone call. I got your heals. Do you want to do chores today or something? I can't hear you. Kill those mobs, everybody. Millim, you're moving around, but I can't hear you. I assume you got a phone call or something.
I did get a phone call. Sorry if you were talking to me. I'm done now.
No, that's all right. I'm so used to you, I just knew it. So do you want to... When I'm going to take a break and have breakfast, after that, do you want a faction or do you want a PK?
I'm fine with either, so whatever.
How about what we did yesterday where we factioned and then we PK'd?
That sounds good. I need to get my faction scores going again. I've been lazy as fuck on there.
Like faction, PK, faction?
I'm chill with that. Whatever you want to do, I don't care.
Well, the thing that's nice about faction, PK, faction is if you start getting ganked, you can take a break in PK and then go back to factioning. And every time you start factioning, it's called the faction landscape. So what that means is when you show up, you either outnumber them or they outnumber you. Or it's an even fight, you know? And so say we log in and we go to faction and we're outnumbered. If we wait 2 hours, we might outnumber them. And that's when it makes it easier to get your points. I'm going to add you to party. So I can't add people to party. We have to leave party. Everybody leave party. Really quickly if you can. Leave party. Add this guy. There you go.
Button to leave party. I need to leave party button.
They have one.
I mean, I don't have
Oh. I think they have one. I'm not 100%.
like a macro or something. I think you can auto accept invites too.
Negus says there will always be cancer.
Not red.
Negus is one of my old friends, and he supports me and he hangs out with me a lot.
I'll be back in my main.
Nice.
So,
You can
I'm
stay
not
here.
doing anything
No, stay here and heal people. We need you to heal people.
I'm out of red.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So
Yeah, we just got to kill these mobs and then finish this. It's going to be a really good boss split, though, because there's not that much... It is taking a long time to kill it. I think if you
That's
bring your
why, yeah.
DPSer, yeah, it'll be very useful. People at the dog park are sad because I haven't been there for a few days.
that's the boss.
My dog stopped wanting to get in the car. Is my microphone still working?
Yeah.
Good. My game crashed out and sometimes it quits working. Alright. Need to get Scully in party. Just invited someone to party.
Can you do provoke buff?
Yeah.
Everybody doing okay?
Yep.
Alright. 35%. Man, we fucked those face dudes up, Millim. You're getting way better at PvP, Millim. Did you know that, like, I was fighting this dude for a long time? And then when you and Dollars Per Second showed up, we started raping the shit out of them. Because
I
all...
got my first one yesterday when I couldn't get in a dungeon with you guys.
I know you got your first solo PK kill, huh? That's a milestone.
That's his pets were attacking me too, so I was impressed with myself, honestly.
Wow. Well, that's the best thing you can do is impress yourself.
Probably not.
No, I firmly believe that is my favorite feeling is when I don't think I can do something and then I prove it to myself because I, get brave enough and try it. One time I was on this rope swing that was like really high in the air, like if I fell I was gonna die. It was over like this big canyon, right? And so I jump on the rope swing and I swung and I lost my grip on the rope. But lucky for me, the rope had a big seat at the end of it, and I ended up falling on the seat instead of falling to my death. Like I landed on the seat perfectly. Now, I didn't try it again, but I was happy with myself that I managed to pull it off somehow.
But you somehow didn't die. Yeah, I'm pretty happy too. Pretty stoked.
It was probably one of the best feelings ever. My friend was too pussy to try it after that. He's like, no, you almost just died, bro. I'm like, yeah, but I did it. You said you were going to try it. But I didn't make him try because obviously it was pretty dangerous. Oh my god, it's almost dead. All right, we got to deal with this last round of mobs, everybody. People are dying. Yep, people are dying.
Sorry, I was
Magaholic needs a heal. If you can heal him, he might be able to kill the boss. All right, here we go. Come out here, I'll get your res. We just kill mobs, and then once all the mobs are dead, the boss will be easy again. Come out here for res. I almost died trying to res people. Come over here. Lilyby. Oh, you got it already. Perfect. That's part of the issue. When you try to be resed, you don't understand why no one wants to res you sometimes, because look at all this fire. We were trying to like res you in the fire. It's at 1%, like a literal 1%. Everyone flame strikes on the boss. Everybody flame strike it and we'll be done with this mess. There we go. Alright. Just me and Millim loot. Me, Millim, and Lilyby. Get the loot in the box. Lilyby's trying to get his body. So me and Millim will loot. Just get your body, Lilyby. Don't worry. Alright, we need gold carriers. That means you carry the gold and then you get it back in the box at the end. Okay? So Lilyby and oil to grab a set of gold.
No, I can't. Ah, okay, I can. Give me a second.
I honestly could have carried that back. I have that strong box now. It's dope. And we're pushing out. And then the reason that this is the one that we're gonna be able to do all the time is because look at the gate right here. It's so convenient. Plus, it's just so easy to kill. Did it with like 4 people, and I'm not even a PVMer. We could do Nucero Mini, Cavernam Mini, Ossuary Mini. We could do that shit with just 2 people if we had to.
Where do I put gold?
You put it in the top chest. So right now it's
Okay,
yep. So right now is going to be like your training on how to do a roll. And as soon as I put my stable my pets, we'll do that. It's annoying.
I know how to roll. I just don't know how
Yeah.
to split the items.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna walk you through the whole thing. That way, you do it exactly the way I like it to be done. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're putting. I need all 50K in top. That's the first thing I need.
Give me
We're missing 10K somewhere.
I have
again.
some.
Perfect. So we pretty much have all the money. We're just missing a tiny little bit. So all the good shit goes in the top. All the dumb shit goes in the bottom. And sometimes the top box can only be off accessed by like the high rankers. Just depends on what's going on. But I'll lock the juniors out of the top box so there's no way they can steal. Sometimes you'll bring an alt here and you'll be like, I can't access the top box. It's just because you're on your alt. You have to get your guy who can access it. Or you just ask me and I'll make your alt able to access it.
Yeah.
And I do plan on growing the guild again. It's going to get to the same size again. And it'll be quicker this time than last time. Because we'll have a whole lot more infrastructure already set up. And a lot of people like are what I like to call returners. That means they don't know anything about the mutiny. And they're just going to return to the game. Be like, where's Hexy? You know, just don't say shit. Be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'll be like, go look for him and be in his guild. Like, no, fuck Hexy. All right. So plant chemicals can go in the top or bottom. There's a couple of items that can go in the top or bottom. Gold, plant chemicals, and seeds. Depending on whether it's the really good seed, we'll put it in the top. If there's a lot of plant chemicals, we'll put it in the top. If there's a little tiny bit of gold sometimes, we'll put it in the bottom. Some people like to do that. It doesn't bug me. I don't really care. All those...
Same with some of the resource maps.
Yep. All these fucking shit has to go in the purple bag. See these essence ruins? They go in this purple bag right here. Okay. Very important that I get the essence ruins. Then the token always goes in this bag. Lilybye, did you get the stuff out of this box?
I got the stuff I needed. Yeah, thank you. It was just that agapite armor. So one of those dudes stole off my body.
Okay, so
Wait, where do you put the token again?
the token goes in this orange bag right here.
There's no token here.
No, because no one got the token. Take all that shit out of there. You can have all that shit. I don't want it. That's just a token bag.
I don't want it either.
All right.
Dude, I'm
So-
not some scrapper that. Okay.
I know, it's okay. I just thought you'd want it.
I'm joking, dude. It's okay. It's okay.
I just thought you'd want it, that's all. Here we go. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna click party. And so now we read the list. Shooty, dollars per second, Millie, Oil Wrestler, and Lilybye. So there's a guy missing, right? So now I use boss.
Scully guy.
Yep, now I use boss results. So
Don't
now
add both my characters.
Yep.
Only add one.
that's a really good point. So now we have to remove either dollars per second or Mogaholic. But more importantly, we have to read the list because we might not know that those two characters are one guy, and it gives him a chance to come clean and tell us, okay? So, Shooty, Millie, Oil Wrestler, Lilybye, Mogaholic, and Scully. That's the final roll. So now I'm even going to take myself off to be Mr. Nice Guy, right? So now there's only 5 of you, and there's 23 items. It's a really good roll. All right, here we go. So what I do now is I'm going to do the shitty roll. Did anybody not get what they were supposed to get? Now I'm waiting for a second. If nobody says shit, now I say, okay, here comes the good roll. Now you can do this however you want. Let the odds be ever in your favor. Boom. Thank you so much for helping me today. Thank you so much for being a part of the guild. I'm going to go eat breakfast, walk my dog, and then when I come back, I'll be PKing and factioning. I hope you guys have a great day.
Guys, you too.